let's go to the back of our, what do we call this? Oh my gosh. The back of this page, a tuck spot page. Alright, so first of all, I grabbed this piece of paper. I can use this one, but for a belly band, I want it as quiet as possible. But I don't want to use completely this page. I want to give it a little more interest. So what I do is I'm just going to cut. Yeah, you know me. I bet you're going to say she's going to cut a strip. Yes, I am. Why not? Let's use a nice strip. And I always like that. I can't say that enough. I can't do that enough. I just love it. So sorry. And I don't have to apologize for me that, but it's just how I like it. If you don't like that, then just cut your complete page. Okay, but I love it. Love it. Okay, so I'm going to smudge my edges first for the blue ones. Ta-da, ta-da. Ta-dum, ta-dum, ta-dum. Starting at the bottom. Okie dokie, and now why is this not this was not good. I don't know why, but I did not cut that straight. That is strange because I did very odd, but hey, that can happen. Ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. Just making a new strip. See how quickly I am? Wow, what's happening? What's happening? Is this page that off? It is the same size. Oh my god. I don't know what happened, but this is very, very strange. Okay, now I'm going to cut this piece. And then it should be fitting right in between here. And I can cut this a little down to have that nice opening. Yeah, this is good. Okay, now I'm going to smudge the edges, and before I'm going to put this down, I'm going to make, of course, the belly band. Okay, now this is what we get so far. Let's see, what do we have as leftover pieces that will have the correct size? Well, I think these are all pretty too small, so, and we can use this one. Oh, why not use the back of this one? Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, I know, I'm totally crazy today. Oh yes, I am. What size belly band do we want? Well, we can make a I don't think this is too, I think this is too wide. I don't want that. So what shall we make? And for a belly band, I want to add a little, let's use this size. I don't know. What is it? It's, yeah, this is good enough. It's, yeah, for me, I believe it, oh, it's 1.8 centimeters, and in inches it's about 3/4. It really does not have that much meaning, but and this all the way smooching is also not pretty much needed, but hey, you know me. You know me. Okay, so I'm just grabbing a dark brown piece, and again I do not have to use this completely because we do need to cut this down. Why am I not cutting this down first? I am. Wait just a second. I'm just going to cut this down as a little shorter. Then I want this also a little shorter. Now I can smooch this side. Now I can glue this one down. Yep, I can. Alright. Okay, so now we have already a nice piece. Now I want, of course, you can already imagine what I want. Of course, I want a nice piece that is a little larger. The same one as we make pockets. And now I can glue this in the middle. And then I cut it out and the good size I want. So I'm just going to glue this also with a little edge. Now I'm going to cut this down with a little edge. See where my knife is. Yep, like that. It's really easy. Everything's easy. I always say that. And now I'm just going to fold this around it. And there you have it. See how easy that is. And then, oh, I think I am already pretty much in the middle. And that's one. And that's two. And that's the belly band. And you can add, I don't know if you like that, but I like that, of course. Some glue in the middle and add a nice sentiment, a nice picture. Okay, now your belly band is done. And now we can glue it in. Yay, it's so easy, easy peasy. Glue this in on the right spot. Okay, what shall we make in here? It does not have to be too flimsy, otherwise it will go all the way around. So it can be, it can be a little more. Shall we make a little booklet in here? Can we do that? Why not? So let's measure this up. And I don't want it too tight, so an 8, or let's say an 8 can be, or a 3/1/4. So you can measure yours, so stay away a little from the edges. So I'm going to use a 3/1/4 or an 8. And then I'm going to measure this up because I want to stay in the lines with that brown. So I'm just going to fold this up. Ta-da! And now we have made a nice little booklet. And let's decorate this together. Shall we do this together? Yeah, let's do this together. Nice. Let's do that. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. Decorate the booklet together with you, but I promise I will do with the pink one. Anyway, this is the booklet, and yeah, I love it. You can use your scraps as always, and I made 6 little photo mats inside, and that gives a nice firm booklet, and this slides in really nice. Now I totally forgot that I put a nice teddy bear on it, so actually the robot is not nice in its place. I should not do a picture on the back, but hey, life goes on. But I really like the booklet. So okay, so that is what we're going to do on the pink one. And I am going to make the background and the booklet page on my own, and then I promise I will decorate the booklet together with you. So it's a little mix match. Okay, so stay tuned and I'll be back for the booklet in pink. Alright, as promised. Oh my gosh. As promised, I am going to decorate with you together the booklet. So I already made my my booklet page. And of course we make the booklet a little smaller, nice edge all the way around. And now we are going to decorate. So okay, so again, use your leftovers. That's always the motto I'm going to give you. So I'm going to search which one will fit, and these will fit. Let's see what else. I don't think that I have many left. These are pretty much all. Oh, this could fit. This isn't. This will fit too. Too small. So okay. So this is what fits. So let's see what I. Yeah, you don't have to be exactly same as the blue one. I'm just going to use what I have. Now, first of all, this is perfect. This piece is perfect for making 2 nice strips for the bottom and the top. So I'm going to cut this down and cut right away another one, and I'm going to start with that. Okay, let's smooch the edges. 1, 2. Okay, that went easy. Let's start with that. Okay, another one on the bottom. Okay, so that's the first thing. Now of course this is too small, but we can use this perhaps for, let's say, if we do this, and we still need a little piece of that, but that's possible. So first of all, wait, if I turn this, oh yeah, I'm just going to turn this. Cool. Good thinking. Oh yeah, here it is. Hard to see. I'm standing up. Alright, so But of course I'm not going to add this piece in one piece, of course not. No, we aren't. We're going to cut this, and I don't, I think it's too small, but we are going to cut this in half. And I'm just going to fold this. And well, I can use my scissors, but I think this is just, and you just have to slightly, you don't need to cut more off than needed. And then again, smooch the edges. 1, 2, and glue it on. Just a little edge. 1 up and 1 low. And then let's see if this still fits. Perfect. Diane, it fits perfect. Woof, woof, woof. Okay. Let's glue this on, and that's the front. So you see it. So, oh, there goes my knife. Okay, so this is, as always, as simple as it gets, but I really like how it turns out. Now I'm going to do that exactly the same on the back. Let's see what I have. Let's use this. Oh, we can use this also. Let's just see how far we're getting. So we have this piece, and we can use this piece also. And we're just going to puzzle as much as needed, and then just see. This one is already, just see how it goes, how much needed, and then we cut it in the right position that I like it. Okay, just make it as a little puzzle, and I think, oh yes it is, I think this will fit perfectly to fill it in. Can we make 2 of these? Nope, we can't. Oh. Alright, so let's see, how can we puzzle this? Well, we have, I do want the largest one in the middle. And then we have these 2 pieces. I'm going to start with this one. So I'm going to fold this in half, same way as I always cut my little papers. And of course you can also use your scissors. You just only need to cut just a little off. Okay, so let's start with this. Oh, I did need to cut out all, of course. Okay. Alright, so let's smooch the edge. And let's start with this one. Bottom and top. Bottom and top. Okay. Then I like, so I think I like this one. So again, I'm going to cut these in half. And I always, if I don't like something, I always can cut another piece of paper. We do have enough, so don't worry. If you are not liking your papers, what you have left, then please cut a larger one. You don't have to use exactly the same papers I did. You may, but you don't have to. Okay, now pretending that this goes in the middle. Yeah, I am going to do it again. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to cut this one in half again. Why not? And you can say it's just a bag, so it's no big deal. Well, I'm doing the best I can to make everything a big deal, and I just like that. Don't rush anything. Make your project as nice as possible, and then the person who gets this see that you have spent a lot of time in it and a lot of love. So that is exactly what she's going to feel when the person gets this. Okay, so now I'm only having this left and this piece, and this one is not fitting, so I don't like that. So what I'm going to do is I am gluing this piece down. Otherwise it's getting too much of a patchwork thing, but I know I like it, but too much is too much, of course. That's should be enough. Okay, so which paper do we have? Well, we do have this one left, so I'm just going to cut. Nope, that's not fitting. I'm just going to cut a piece what I think it will fit, and this will fit nicely. And then just fill it up. And then we go to the inside, and yeah, that's also a thing. We can use the scrapqueen way. This is not, no, it's not. Still can use this one, but now I really like to use the same piece. And cut it and use it for later. You can use that for later. Okay, squeeze that in on the white spot, and that's that. Yeah, it's really a patchwork thing, but yeah, you can love it or you can hate it. But as I said, you can use a complete sheet if you like. Alright, so that is for the outside. So let's go to the inside and let's see how we can make nice photo mats. Okay, use first your leftover pieces, of course, and then cut this on the right position. Okay, so now I am going to measure, because I'm going to use 3 different pieces, and Well, let's say this is 20 and then let's say it's 20. Oh my gosh, how difficult can it be? 6.5, 6.5 is 30 and 6.5. So let's cut this first. I'm going to share this in 3 points. I'm doing the best I can. I'm not a miracle, but you can. Sometimes I even, wait just for a second. Sometimes I even use my calculator. I really do. So say that this is 20, then 20. So yeah, that's 6.6. So I'm going to cut mine at 6.5 and then see what goes. So you always can cut yours later shorter, so don't you can always cut it down more. So first I'm going to try how this will fit, as I used 6.5. Okay, this fits nice. Yes, it does. This fits nice. Okay, so I'm going to cut exactly the same ones for this side. So that's 7.7 by 6.5. Okay. And you can use your scraps. So that's 7.2. And then 6.5. 6.5. 6.5. So that will mean that if I did it correctly, I have 6 the same photo mats. Okay. Yep, it is. Now I can glue it down, and that's it, guys. It's easy peasy. So still the person who gets this can write something down or put a nice photo on or anything. So that's really easy using photo mats. Now normally I would not overdo it. Sometimes I will keep it plain so the person who gets this can see for herself or him that whatever she wants to do with that space. But for now, because it's a baby album, I know there's going to be pictures in it. And I hope I'm not forgetting, but sometimes people ask how many pictures are going to be in, and I always forgetting to count. But is that really necessary that you need to know how many pictures there are going to be in? I don't think so, especially when you have handmade such an album as this. Then there is a limited place for putting your photo mats in or putting your photos in, so that's totally up to you. I really can recommend that you put as less possible pictures in. I always say when people make these albums, of course it is for something to do with it, but it's not, and that's totally an opinion of me, it's not it's not nice. That's not the word what I'm going to say, but if I will buy such an album as this one and I see something like this, then I don't want to add a picture on here and here. That's totally a waste of these nice papers. And if you want to search for an album for putting all your pictures in, for say 100 or 200 photos, then please buy a photo album that is easily to buy in a store where you can add loads of photos. That is just my opinion. That's not as I will as I do want some negative information about using these albums. No, that's really an opinion of mine. If I want to use something like this, like say like this, then I will only use these small pieces. I don't want to overdo it. The same as here. I made already some photo mats, but keep it low. Otherwise the papers is totally a waste of using if you putting all too much papers on it. That's not the meaning of making these albums, because you want to expose your photos. You want to show what you have created. So just use the place where it's supposed to be for a photo. That is just what I want to say. That's just my opinion. That's really my opinion. So don't be mad if I defend you or anything, but that's my opinion. Okay, so yep, now I'm not going to put a picture on here because we already made a nice image right here. So that is for a nice little booklet. Yes, using the scraps. I'm the scrap queen, so here I'm using scraps. Okay, so let's go to this page and let's see what we can do on this. But it's already going to be nice and thick, so let's see what we can do. Okay, so stay tuned, and I like to join you. Alright, stay tuned. Okay, I finished up the next page, and okay, let's do this together. So I made two triangle pockets that create this nice big pocket, and of course you can add one here, but I'm going to add my like this, and I created this tag. Love it with all the layers, and it's so simple, but I just love it. Oh, and I noticed, oh, shame on me, I noticed that I used a blue one. Oh, okay, sorry about that, but it's not that big of a deal. No, it's not that big deal. Let's go. I'm not going to tear it down because it fits anyway. Okay, well, shall we put this on top? I don't know. What shall we do? Oh, you can add it like this so they peep up a little out that pocket. Alright, so but let's make one in blue and let's see. Okay, so let's pick up the blue one. Let's remove my pink leftovers on the left. I have that. I have my leftovers to the links for the leftover pink on the left and the leftover blue on the right. Okay, so keeping it all sorted out, otherwise it will be moved too much, and you already see I picked totally the wrong one because this one was actually for the blue one. Okay, but no big deal, we can manage. Alright, so first things first, what we are going to do is that triangle pocket. So I am grabbing that leftover piece that I have left making this booklet. So no papers are going to be throwing away, of course, and mine is 14.5, and that's in inches. Why I not use this right away because this is in centimeters and in inches. So this is 14.5 centimeters, or it's 5 3/4. If you want to use exactly the same size as I did, then these are the measurements: 14.5 and 5 3/4. Yeah, that is. Alright, so, but it's just leftover cutting out this. But if you cut this in the wrong, not in the wrong dimension, in another dimension, then you have to, and you want to, use the exactly same measurements. Whew. Take a deep breath, Diane. People know what you meant. Yes, they are. I hope. And this is normally a 30 by 30 or a 12 by 12 paper, so that's also perhaps a little notification, but you know that I use that. Okay, now I am going to move this just for a minute so I have my working space clean. Alright, so fold your piece, your flippity flops, and then fold these in half, and then you have folded in half. No, of course not. Yeah, you have these two flippity flops pointing on each other, so we're going to cut this diagonally. Now you can use your cutting machine, or you can use your knife and a ruler. That's totally up to you. I'm just going to show how I'm going to cut this. Like that. Okay, this, yeah, you can use it, but for now I throw it aside. Now we have two pieces. Okay, now the leftovers are too small, so yeah, we have to search for... Oh, I do have a leftover piece. Oh, same as the pink one. Oh my gosh. Okay, so yeah, that's really easy. Easy going. So the first one I am going to add, wait, I want to see which side. Oh yeah, this one. So I want to little symmetric to each other, so I'm just going to flip it over. And same thing as we normally do with a square piece, we make two marks. And again, you can cut this with your cutting machine, or you can use your ruler. Same, and then you keep this in line. And oops, don't move. Then perhaps it's better that you use your cutting machine, but I just want to show you how easy it also gets with a ruler and a knife. Okay, that's one. Now I'm just going to flip it over, and I don't want to ruin my complete page. So I think I am going to cut this down at this point, so I don't have to waste any paper, because this is big enough. So let's see. This is my flippity flop. So I'm just using the corner again. And I really like about these papers, they all mixed up their images on this paper. So it's really no big deal if you point in, please check. Look at this bear. So now this is pointing at this way, but if you're leaving it this way, the bear is still sitting up. If you are leaving it this way, the bear is still standing up. And if you're pointing it this way, the bear, well, yeah, then this bear is pointing it correctly. So you can switch these papers all the way around. That's what I totally like. So yeah, it does not matter how I am going to point this, because this paper is stunning and so doable in all directions. Okay, let's cut it down. Then we have a nice strip left. Oh yeah, cool. Alright, so let's smooth it down. That was for this one. Oopsie daisy. Keep your papers together, dear. Keep it together. Okay, so now glue it on. That's one. And that is two. Okay, now grab your page, and now it's so easy. It's so easy. Okay, grab your page. Which one did we? Yeah, I did do this on top, so but we can do it. I want to see more of this paper, so I'm just going to glue the left pocket first. So stay away from your fold line, and I'm going to add all the way down, same line as here, and then I'm going to add my pocket. Oh, I totally forgot. Glue. Hey, you also can make this a nice flip page, but now we are going to make a pocket, so I have to glue this down. Totally forgot putting some glue on. I hear you saying put some glue on the bottom. Okay, this is kind of a little awkward, and then don't forget the bottom. Okay, so now I'm totally going to stay away from this edge all the way to the bottom. Here we go. Okay, so now fill up the back, and I really enjoyed using this flag. I know it's another word, but I'm using that flag sewing thing. Excuse me for not. Ooh, I don't want to ruin my. Oh my gosh, I can't use that. Anyway, I'm going to see if I have to cut. Yeah, I have to cut my little thing that goes in the air. Okay, so let's go a little lower, and then I'm going to cut it, but I'm trying not to cut this piece. So I am going to use my memory keepers for prevent that I'm almost cutting everything. Where was it? It was right here. Now I can turn it, and I'm always almost there. I'm always too afraid that I cut a complete page. There we go. There we go. And now I always can figure out if I use the train completely or not. So that's totally up to me. Alright, so let's smooth the edges. And then this should be fitting. Oh, fingers crossed. Okay, so let's move it in. First to the left, then to the right, and then go all the way till it's on its place. Now we have this white tie back. Oh my gosh, I'm almost clinking. I sound like a British person. But if you take your sponge, your distress sponge, and you just smooch a little on the edge, then it's gone. That white is gone. Alright, so that's that. Then what I did was, yeah, I did use some of my balloons to decorate it a little. So I'm going to do that. Here we go. One. They're so easy to cut out, and it doesn't have to be perfect, really it doesn't. Ta-da. Ta-da. And one more. How I get to these large videos? Well, just doing it all together with you, that's why. Okay, so let's glue these on. The left pocket, yes, indeed. Oops, oops. I want this right here. Go crazy. And the last balloon. Ta-da. See? It's so easy. It's easy peasy. Okay. Alright, so now for the tags I did use that large one. Yep, that one. I did use this one. And for this one I only put some white on the back. Only thing I did, so I can do this with you, and then I need to decide what to do with the other one, because for the other one there was just only a bear in the corner, so that was really easy thinking for, yeah, that is what I'm going to use for a nice tag. Okay, this gives it just a little more interest for putting a nice photo on the back. That's my thought. Okay, so let's see what we can do with this. I really like this image, so I'm just going to use it. Let's see, let's first cut out the strip we don't need. Then I'm going to cut it equal. Let's use it this way. Okay, so now I have this piece. What can we do? We can cut this in half and then have two cards. We can do that because this image is too large. But I really want to use this. What shall we do? Well, I think I'm going to cut it in here or here. 1, 2. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to cut it right after that bear, the teddy bear's ear. Then I'm still having this nice piece. Then I'm going to cut right here. So now I have 3 pieces. Now let's see what we can do about this. We can make this equalize. I really don't know if that is a word, but I'm just invented it. I think. I don't know if I hear that everywhere, somewhere, but anyway. Okay, so now I have 3 equalizer pieces. And let's see what we can make of this. I think we can make a nice threesome. A nice, what do you call that? Oh my gosh, I'm terrible in words. Well, I can't say that enough. It's so hard sometimes for me to find the right words in English. And of course, I am not English, but you know that. So let's grab, let's grab some cardstock. And let's cut this down in this size. We don't want to make it too fat, so I'm not going to layer this. I am going to cut this down. Okay. And then we can glue these down on each side. Yeah, let's do that. So, well, I am just going to glue the first one down and then make a fold line. Let's go crazy. Let's do it the scrap queen way. Okay, so glue the first one down. Grab your score board, and then I'm just going to make a fold line. Fold it. Okay, that's step 1, but we need to make it nice and fittable. Okay, that's 1. Now glue the second one on. So we still are following our train. Now I hope yep, it is. Of course, because we cut all the same size. So it should be, but you never know with me. You never know. Okay, and then we have 1 more to go. And then we can cut this off. Yay! Then we just have made a little booklet. Cool. Now I really prefer that they had switch it to here, but hey, it's okay. I love it. I just love it. You can use this as the front. You can. Yes, you can. Let's squeeze this fold line. So I'm still going to use this as the front. And then you can open this up. And then actually the back is the cover up. Yep, cool. I will leave inside plain. So you can choose what you want to do with it, or you can write something down, or you can put just your photo on. And I'm not going to put some photo mats on in because it's already nice and thick. But actually I really want this in here. And I can, but then I need to cover up a little on the back. straight, just straight. See, I still use that, but well, just use one photo mat. Okay, just use one photo mat. Excuse me for made up my mind. Changed my mind. Alright, so okay, let's cut this down. And glue it down. Oh my gosh, I'm crazy and I love it. Now you see here a little pink. Well, that's my mistake, but I don't change it. I just don't. Is it awkward that I do only one photo mat? No, it isn't. It's not awkward at all. I do like a little, I want to do something on here. Well, I can do that later, but, oh, wait. Oh my gosh, you don't have this, but I just love it. Just give it just a little, if you have something, and I bet a good crafter have always something, like a stamp or something, but yeah, perfect. Just give it just a little extra touch to this and then love it. Cool. I think I have to let it dry for a second. I should. Alright, let's cut a little string. Yep. I love these little strings. They are so easy. Easy peasy. And they totally give that extra soft touch to this baby album. But I think I will love these in all the albums. I just love it. The eyelash string with just some knitting. Here we go. I think the stamp is dry. So we can add this to our page. And then it looks like this. We can add this right here. Oh, this looks amazing. So cute. Cute, cute, cute. Let's grab that other page. Where can I add it? Well, let's point this just real quick on the back. Oh my gosh, is this amazing or what? I like it, I like it, I like it very much. Yeah, I'm crazy, I know. Okay, so thanks for watching for this page and let's go to the next one. Cool, love it. Okay, so far so good. Now on this side, now we come to the pocket page. On this side, I want to keep it flat. So on this side, I will add a photo frame page. And then on here, we can do a little more. But for this one, I want to add only a photo mat frame. So, so let's dig in what we can do. Okay, stay tuned. Oh. Wrong button. Alright. Okay, change my mind. Ooh, as always. No, not as always, but I just changed my mind. I could not cut this beautiful paper, so I am I cut out complete sheet and then I choose 2 small photo mats with a dark brown edge. And that's just how I like it. And of course I did not glue this piece down, so you can add your full photo underneath it. And that is how this looks. And I look stunning. No, that is not the word that I was looking for. This page looks stunning. At least I think, I believe. So let's see, just cleaning up a little of my leftover pieces, and then we go do the pink one together with me. And okay, so stay tuned. Okay, so let's grab this piece, and this is the same piece as I used on the back cover of this album, and we did that together. Now before I cut this piece, I cut out this hard border because I want to use it for another thing. I don't know exactly what, but I'm just going to cut it off. Then I have the full length. Alright, so now I'm going to cut my piece. And then I'm going to smooch the edges, of course. You know I like to smooch my edges. Alright, that's step 1. Now step 2 is cutting 2 photo frames. I don't know, let's see how wide, what size I use for this one. This was just regular choosing a size. It's not particularly, just use this one so you have right away. So yeah, it's 3 inches or 7.5 by, oh my gosh, did I just cut a 3x4 photo mat without measuring? Yeah, the 3x4 is then of course, let's say 10.5 by 7.5 or a 3x4. Okay, so that is easy. I really did not measure that. I hope you can believe me, and I didn't. I really have to clean up first the leftover pieces. This is a pink one. This I can lose. Okay, let's grab a new piece and let's cut it in 3x4. I mentioned, yeah, that I mentioned. I cut it in 4. Oh, 3x4 and 3x4. Okay, yes. Now, of course, it's easy peasy. Let's grab some brown. Oh my gosh, I really love this image. Stay focused, stay focused. We only need dark brown at this moment. And you can use, of course, any kind of cardstock you like. It's your choice, it's your album. Choose the papers you like. I just use what I like, what I have in mind and what I have in stash. And this is pretty much a sturdy cardstock one, but it's no need. It could be a flimsy one. It's just for the color of the background. You don't have to buy that thick cardstock. But it was just the color that I had, so I just used it. Okay, let's cut out. Okay, that's that. Okay, that's that. Easy going. Let's glue this in. Here we go. On its place. Grabbing the photo mats and place first your left photo mat, and I'm just going to eyeball that this is a bit same. And then your second one, you only need to glue down 2 sides. And flip it over and just eyeball where you want it. And I want exactly the same size here. But stay away from this quip. I'm just going to place it right here. Yep, okay. Then see if I have a nice image for here in that corner. Let's see, what do we have? We have nice puppets. We have, oh, this is too low. Oh, let's use the same one. Yeah, let's use exactly the same one as we did on the boy. Here we go. A child can do it. I love it. It's so easy. And here you can always create a nice label for a nice title or name or anything. But yeah, I love it. Love it. Okay, so let's go to the back. And here I do like a bit more activity. I think, oh yeah, we still need to do the front. Yeah, on the back I really want a bit more activity on it. Perhaps a few photo mats, a few waterfall, or shall we do a little, no, I think we do an awkward waterfall on the front and perhaps another waterfall kind of a thing on the back. Not too much, not too, but we'll see. Let's see what we can do. Okay, stay tuned for the next part. Thanks for joining me. I'm totally crazy today. Okay.